Hello, welcome to Gutter Stars. This is a Spelljammer 2nd edition live stream, and we are on a wrecked Illithid Nautiloid that has been attacked or wrecked by agent or agents unknown. Spelljammer 2nd edition live stream, and yeah, we've got Alex playing Gill. We have Andrew playing Major, Remmington-Smythe the third. We have Tom playing Stype Sheafstack, as he was not with us last week. And we've got Beej playing Flynn Manley, and we should have Simon, whose rank is less real than Mage's, but we try not to let them argue about it. Alex, do you want to give a recap of last time?
Yeah, as best I can remember. So we'd started the session just having reached the Nautiloid. Kind of took a bit of time to. I think we first made sure that the air was safe. We sent. I think the Mage volunteered to jump across with a lit torch, held his breath, and watch the torch make
on a rope.
yeah, didn't go out. Yeah. Fortunately, the air is fine, so we don't need to worry about that. We'd looked at, I think, where to board. We had a few options. This kind of there was a deck here. There was like a weapons deck here. Right up at the top, this kind of central snail shell type part. There was a big old hole in it. So we had a few options. We just went with this one deck near, kind of middle of it. Yeah, and we just kind of been methodically working our way down, figuring, better to have half of it cleared, and then we can deal with the shell side of it afterwards.
We got jumped by Morlocks at one point?
Bears or something, or big fairy things that seem to like the taste of calamari.
Yeah. Possibly, yeah. Got Quaggoth. We fought a couple of Quaggoth. You did win out, but two of your fighters were pretty badly scratched up. The Mage was knocked out, though. He's back up and limping, walking wounded now.
Yeah.
And Tom Thumb was badly wounded, but just stayed above 0, so wasn't knocked out. But yes, you have your scrappy halfling priest with you now, so you've who was previously just hanging out on the ship, the Star Sail, which I guess Jackson is on, and maybe Xeethra. Xeethra could have swapped out because he will not be in.
Yeah, probably want someone to keep an eye on Jackson.
Oh, I was going to say Jackson is a first level fighter, so he's pretty similar to you.
Yeah.
Like, hasn't he?
But isn't he also like 16? So he probably has like no.
Yeah, he's like 17.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, compared to you guys, he's.
Yeah, I mean, staying on the ship. That's sensible. Yeah. And he's probably never blown up a warehouse. So yeah.
Yeah.
He'll learn.
Or nearly all died breaking into a cemetery keeper's house.
I was going to say something I just thought of. We need to figure out what the space equivalent of a guard dog is, and then buy some.
Space sharks?
Space dog.
Space dog.
just what kind of? As in, are you thinking for the Star Sail or for something else?
Well, for both. Just like, because guard dogs are like, really good.
Because for the Star Sail, you could literally just get a dog.
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
You could put a giant space hamster on it. I don't think it can carry a giant space hamster. I'll be honest.
No. Maybe it can carry just a giant space hamster.
You need a ship to carry the space hamster. In what capacity is it a space hamster if it needs its own transportation?
I mean, we were all...
Space?
space people, aren't we? Spaces.
Well,
Uh,
make a persuasive argument. So it's a giant hamster which just happens to be in space.
it would have it if you threw it in space. It would have its.
You're cutting in and out there, and
You're going through a tunnel.
are you there? Helen, are you there?
Your one is.
Oh, he's back. Maybe.
Cool.
We'll see.
I'm going to swap
Yeah.
rather than try. What might do for next time is because we've got it back. It was fairly stable, and I'm not sure why it's decided to become bad again.
It seems to not
Yeah.
like when you start streaming.
Yeah, that might
Yeah,
be
well-
it, to be
Well,
honest.
it is obviously literally that's an extra use of CPU
Yeah.
power, or whatever. But I think it had been for like the whole back end of Dark Sun fine. We got it to a point of being fairly stable after like a problem in the middle of that run. So I don't know what has since gotten worse, if you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, Stype will be on full health. You should. I'm not sure actually if yours will be controllable by your account, Tom. I'll check. But I can. Yeah, he's just down those 2 spells we mentioned that he used to cure up Tom Thumb last time,
So I'm down cure light wounds and what?
Horizontal.
and your Orizon.
Okay, fine.
I think basically because I think the cure light wounds didn't heal much, or maybe it healed like 2 or 3. I think the decision was made that it would probably be just easier to
Yeah, fine.
drop the Orizon rather than another first level spell, especially when you weren't with us. Okay, cool. I'll be right back.
Night Falls.
Oh god.
I'm gonna stop making this joke when it stops amusing me, which will be never.
So never.
Yeah.
Hello, how's that?
Hello.
Yeah.
Seems
Stable
fine.
there.
Stable.
Stable. Okay. So this is where we left you. You are. You can see you've got stairs up and down. You've got a wrecked catapult at the front here, which I think had some corpses around it. There's a dead Quackmoth intact, a dead, chewed up Illithid, and 2 dead, chewed up humanoids of uncertain origin.
Oh yeah, the small humanoids, right? We're around the catapults.
Yeah.
Then upstairs, there's some small humanoids around the ballista.
Oh, but
Small scaled humanoids. These ones are more like 5 to 6 feet. Dark, filthy rags. Scaly grey skin. There's traces of black hair.
Oh, was that in the room we just opened?
Here.
Oh,
Here.
Okay.
I don't remember that at all.
Back here, that was. You've been in there too. There's a central chair with adjustable straps. There was a human skeleton with a shattered skull, like a skull with a big hole in the front of its head. And then there are more of these weird 2-foot tall metal cubes with bowl-like divots. And there's lots of shattered purple glass. You found 2 fragile surviving pieces of purple glass, like decorations, which you have sent up to the ship.
Yeah. Oh, we'd
So, yeah,
also found that wasn't in here, I don't think, but we'd found like a sphere with rainbow smoke in it. Vial.
That was up here. That was up
Yeah.
here on the bridge deck.
So that is the extent of our loot so far.
We tried up with ballista, if that was not on the list.
Yeah. I'll go that on the list. On my
Yeah,
list.
you've looted 1 blister.
One ballista, some rainbow smoke, some modern art. And that's it. We need to find the good stuff. So we still have a few more rooms, it looks like, on this floor to look in here. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like, my
Yeah,
movement
you got-
is playing up a bit after that last fight, so just, be careful.
Yeah. And then there's also... have we looked at the bodies over here? I don't remember looking at
You'd looked at them as you'd been at the end of the fight. I think you'd spotted them.
Right.
There was a dead Quaggoth, a dead Mind Flayer, a chewed, and 2 chewed up dead humanoids of the kind of grey, scaly skin, black hair, rags.
How scaly are we talking? Are they like lizard-like?
This, by the way, is open to the stars, this section. Lizard-like, it's an odd one. They're not kind of full scales. It's more weird, sort of like human skin, but as if it'd gone scaly or something.
They've got a terrible skin condition.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ew.
This is the curse that took down the crew of the ship,
Yes, the curse of X.
Dermatitis.
It's all the space dust,
Yeah.
It's terrible things to you.
Yeah, space pollen.
But yeah, should we have a look at those
yeah.
and then look at these other 3 rooms or however many there are?
Sure.
Which first then? Andrew, I think you had the torch, or were tracking the torch,
yes.
possibly.
I think I was tracking it, but Mage was
well, I think
carrying
you
it,
gave it over to Andrew because of the Major being knocked out. So he's now your torchbearer. He's your link boy.
I'd tracked how many rounds were left on this torch, though.
Yeah.
Okay,
How
good,
many
because I
turns?
can't find it on here. That doesn't mean it's not here, but...
No. There's 2
How
more
many turns?
two more turns on this torch, and then I've got another 8 after that, so...
Okay.
So, okay. Which room are you going to first? I think Flynn and Tom are... Flynn's just running around to random doors. That one, great.
Well, I mean, if this is open, so perhaps look at these bodies first.
There. Yes, so I've described what you can see on them.
Have they got pockets?
Pockets is... these do not seem to have much lootable portable on them.
Yeah, probably, again, more Mind Flayer servants, slaves, whatever.
Yeah. And of course, they will have their quarters around here. Yep, okay, roll your hear noise.
Not even close.
You do not. You're not sure. The door is thick.
All right. I will open the door and shove the Major inside. No, just kidding.
The wounded mate. Oh, shove Tom inside. Simon's not here.
Yeah.
Good point. No, I will. I'll count down and then swiftly open the door. Hold my rapier.
Yeah, the door is more or less on its hinges, so you're quickly able to do that. In here, you can see there is on a wall there is a badly torn chart and map, like most of it not there, just strips of it. And in fact, generally speaking, various there are a few containers, like wooden containers around here, which all seem to be smashed. Big claw rents in the walls.
Is there anything marked on the chart, like destinations or places they've been?
Not on the remains of the chart that you see here. Oh, Alex, as you did ask, I will. I should say the middle back. So, let's just make sense of this. Yeah, okay, that's what that is. Great. Yes, so you... that's what you see in the room. No one inhabiting it, no corpses.
Should we take a turn just to go through the debris in case there's anything left over?
I mean, Should we? The door was closed. Was the door damaged at all?
The door looked like its hinges are cracked, but it's been hanging back
Right.
against its hinges.
Okay, so that it's not mysterious that the room is wrecked. Then.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I think having a look through there, look at these charts certainly would be interesting.
I'm gonna look for valuables amongst the debris.
Yep. Great. Anyone else doing anything else?
Yeah, Gil will have a look at the charts.
Mhm.
Just try and figure out, what kind of where they show, what they show, what
Yeah.
language they're in.
Move your character.
Oh yeah, that one's me.
You should have control, just so it's
Yeah.
clear where people are. Stype and the Major. Are you doing anything particularly?
Nothing particular, no.
No.
Standing in the door with my shield up, holding it
Yep.
off.
Keep watch.
Yeah. And we'll assume Thumb is just kind of on guard to one side, watching the stairs. Yeah, great. So in that case, you spend a turn doing that. There's nothing in amongst the debris particularly. Kind of lots of finely smashed kind of tubes and bits of glass and other things like that. Nothing really recoverable. Yeah, you can take the charts. From what you'd best guess, Gil, it looks like like a chart describing atmospherics in the system. So it's not a map of the system, but it's a chart that might be useful. You might guess for, especially as a war wizard, as a militant wizard, my guess might be useful when for artillerists, basically. So, but there's not very much left of it. But you can just see, almost like you see the entries and the kind of planetary descriptions and descriptions of the various asteroid clusters, things like that. And and you can see a bit of that, and you can also see bits of commentary about altering how to fight, using weapons in atmosphere and stuff, and environments.
That's just the spiral space.
Yeah, that's just spiral space.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is some kind of chart room, but it's obviously not, got lots of charts in it.
Because they've been eaten.
Possibly, or they're elsewhere.
What's this about cat people?
What?
Boom, boom. Kaijits hate Alex.
Elsewhere, Andrew.
All right.
It's an Elder Scrolls joke.
Oh, I see. Right.
It's a very
Awesome,
subtle
lovely.
and funny joke. You should be laughing.
Ha.
It's it. Do you get it?
Explaining the joke always makes it funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next turn, what are you doing?
Next door, huh?
Next door.
Oh,
We've got 2 more doors, don't we?
Yeah, 2 more doors.
Here and here.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
Pick one. You can choose.
Nope.
You choose.
He
So
shows me
I did the southern one. This one.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know what's on the other side, so I will once again open it
Yep.
quickly and dramatically with a flourish.
Yeah, the door opens. It's not locked. In here, you can see there are 6 bunk beds in here, metal beds, kind of bolted into the wall. They have silk bedding, and there are also at the bottom of each set of 2, there are 2 metal chests. On the far wall of the door, there is a bronze engraving of what you think looks like a mind flayer with tentacles wrapped around a crystal sphere. It's an engraving on the wall.
now I'm no art expert, but That seems foreboding.
Is it like a crystal sphere, like an orb, or a crystal sphere like a solar system?
Like a
Yeah.
solar system, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The symbolism is not subtle.
Can I recognise what crystal sphere is depicted? I probably have something.
No,
relevant.
I don't think no, I don't think so.
I've got navigation mask, but that's probably not relevant.
I mean, depends how much detail they've put into like.
Yeah, the
the
probably isn't like.
iconography, basically.
I guess I'd need like geography wild space, which probably doesn't exist.
Yeah. I mean, there'd be equivalent NWPs, but depends if they. Feel free to use any other NWP you want or that you think is relevant. As I say, other than that, the main thing you recognise is there's some not particularly posh silks on the beds. Like we're not talking about like actual rich silk or anything. And there are 6 metal chests each. Each of them is closed.
Okay.
Well,
before even like checking the chest for traps, do you think it's worth doing like a detect magic on them? Because if there's, magic that seems like traps, that I have a detect magic.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say. Do you think it's worth using? Or
you're the curse expert.
am I?
There's weird curses on it.
You are now.
You've been promoted, son.
Okay, I will cast a detect magic over the chest then.
Yep. You do not detect any magic.
Well, that's good enough for me.
Yep.
Do you want to see if they're trapped then? Like mundane traps?
Yeah.
Bead?
I was going to say, Beej can check you. You have a thief. This is a weird party. This is a party that has everything. Technically.
We're basically all fighters, but we're still a good party.
Yeah. Yeah. Gradually learning lessons from other games.
Killing things is good.
Yeah, except for I'm not this kind of thief, so my percentages are not great.
I mean, they're better than 0.
Yeah.
20% is the thing to think is it is 1 in 5 to find traps before you try to pick locks or anything. You don't spot any traps. One thing you will notice is this is just looking at number 1, like chest number 1, obviously. You notice none of these are locked, as in none of them have visible locks on them. They have clasps, which look like they can be popped open.
So
Hello, not Nigel. Just seen you
one
in
of
the
you should
comments.
probably open it.
Yes. Okay, whoever's got the most hit points should open it.
We all look around. Someone should open this.
I'm brave
All
enough to
staring at
open
each
it,
other.
but I have 3 hit points. So
Actually, if it's not locked, could I not just poke it up and
oh
climb?
wait, I've got a 10-foot pole.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, I've got a 10-foot pole. Like, you could just undo a clasp.
Undo a clasp and then knock it.
Stand back and push it open. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yep.
Look at how clever we are.
Bravely volunteered, Master Teamorin.
Which one is this? Yeah. It pops open. You see that there are some robes similar to the ones the Illithids have been wearing, the dead Illithids you found, and there are some tin armbands, maybe.
Tin armbands.
Would your detect magic have picked up any magic on things inside the chest, Alex?
Possibly. Depends what the chests are actually made of, because
They're made of metal.
They are made of metal.
Yeah.
Because an inch of metal is enough to block detect magic.
Right.
So.
Isn't it something weird like lead blocks it or something, like radiation?
That's 5th edition, but any amount of lead blocks entirely.
I think that's the same in AD&D.
Yeah.
I think in AD&D it's like a very thin amount of lead will do it.
Yeah.
And other metal has
So-
to go thicker.
A
Does it
stone of
specify
1 or
anything?
more thickness, solid metal of 1 inch thickness, or a yard or more of solid wood blocks to detect magic itself.
Yeah.
It
might be written elsewhere that lead has these effects.
I mean, we don't need to know if they're magical now. We can just stick them in a backpack and take all this stuff back with us and sort it out back in town. Unless you want to slap the armbands on and see if they're like armbands of servitude.
I mean, I doubt the elephant would wear them if they were, but...
Well, they'd put them on servile, people they want to serve them.
We'll put that on the guy who pilots our boat. Here, try these on.
Jackson, you volunteered first, didn't you?
What do you mean pilots our boat?
After we just finished an adventure where we fought slavers, we could then not immediately turn around and become slavers.
Those chainmen have got some good ideas. That's what I think.
That's what I'm going to do here.
Their worst idea was getting caught.
Yeah.
I'm going to hear sounds in this room.
Mm-hmm. You're going to hear noise again.
Nope.
You're trying to buy XP at this point, aren't you? You're like, I listen to everything. I spend other people's time on me listening to stuff.
So my torch is probably burnt out at this point.
Oh yeah, probably. Here you go, have another one.
Yeah, this will be the second turn, so yeah, you can light up another one. This will have 6 turns on it.
A ninja kick the door open.
Wait.
Is this on the final?
Weren't there 4 more chests?
Yeah,
there are 5 more chests.
I
was going to say, you can split the party between rooms if you want. I don't know.
You'd only checked 1 chest for traps.
Oh well, heck! I'll detect traps in at least one of these chests with odds like that.
Yeah. Keep going.
So there's 4,
you can do it. Just you can. There's 5 more. 5 more. Yeah, you can do that.
Does the rest of the party want? Should we make some lunch whilst spending an hour in here checking all these chests for traps?
No, it doesn't. Need to check. It doesn't take all that long.
Does it not take a full turn to check for traps?
Check traps.
I failed on all of them. I didn't get on any.
Let's have a check. Right. Finding, removing, disarming.
I decided to just sit down and eat a cucumber sandwich now, having miserably failed.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you doing with the rest? Are you searching the rest?
Yeah.
In this room?
Yeah.
Okay. So the 2nd, 3rd, and 5th have pretty much the same allotment of stuff. There's some tin bands. There's the robes, which can weigh 5 pounds. The tin bands are negligible, so just come pretty basic. The 4th one has the same and a small bag, like a small drawstring bag. Which,
if there were anything in the bag, if one of
if you pick it up and have a look, it's got 25 gold in it. And the 6th one has tin bands and no robes.
So we got 5 of these. Do we have 5 or 6 of these tin armbands now?
You have 6 sets of tin bands, 5 sets of robes, 25 gold in the bag.
Yeah. So we need to ask why one of these elephants was a nudist.
Maybe one of them was wearing his robes and the rest of them were wearing something else. Like maybe these are, what's the deal with the robes? What kind of, is there anything special about them? Anything interesting?
Do they look slimming?
Yeah, a lot of facilities on this ship. That's why they're being eaten. No, and none of them seem outstanding. They're all kind of relatively ordinary construction and wear. Kind of nice clothes, nothing amazing. But yeah, and different colours. There's different kind of colour combinations of silk and cloth, like silk and cotton.
Maybe one of them's being washed.
Maybe.
Any case.
Like, were the dead illithids we'd encountered wearing robes like this, or?
They were mostly I think they'll all have been wearing kind of slightly more practical wear. You know, like with just slightly harder wearing materials. These look like nicer clothes, I guess.
Okay.
These are their dress robes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
So maybe one of them is we'll find a dead illithid wearing nice robes, or I don't know. Maybe there just were only 5. But
We only packed enough for 5 of us to get dressed. Sorry, Tim.
I think we can assume this means there's probably 4 more illithids on this ship. Can we found 2 dead ones? I think.
I think so. I think you found one upstairs and one at the front, one at the catapult, and then in the back deck.
Yeah.
Alright.
Shall we get this big old statue thing with the crystal sphere? Because that was gold, right? Or something.
No, it's a bronze engraving. It's not a statue. It's engraving.
Is it engraving? Is it like engraved into the wall, or is it?
It is a large plate screwed into the wall.
Oh, that'll come right out.
Unscrew it from the wall, take it and the screws.
Yeah.
Everything
the screws valuable?
Doesn't matter. We're taking everything that isn't nailed down, and for everything that is, we're taking the nails as well.
Yeah. As a friend of the show who plays in our Planescape game, actually said he said last week, sorry, Axis, isn't it? Like, just gather everything. No, we want to try up floorboards. Great. Okay. And next.
How long does that take us actually to check all?
That'll probably take another turn, won't it? So, as in, because you can have people knocking these chests back fairly quickly. That's
yeah.
So probably two turns of doing the stuff in there.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And then I guess the last room on this floor. If you want to listen, Beach.
Yeah.
I already listened.
Oh, did you?
I failed. So now I do ninja kick the door open.
Kick open the door. Yeah, there are a lot of. This is a sail room. There's lots of sails. Most of them soiled and torn. Soiled with what you don't want to know. And there looks like there is a big sheet roll in one corner which has not been wrecked.
Do Starjammers need sails typically?
So they can use sails, and they can certainly use them planet side as well.
Oh, so when they're acting as boats.
Yeah.
Wow, guys, that's a big pile of sheet.
Yeah. So the Nautiloid, though it is missing, though its mast has been obviously most of it was shattered. You would have seen part of the mast on the upper battle deck because it would have been. That's where its one mast is, and it doesn't currently have a sail on it. But if it wanted to slam planet side on water, it could. There are also oars, for instance. This kind of ship can take oars. So.
Did we already find the helm?
Yeah, it was.
You saw the shattered remains of a helm, of something like a helm. There were like 5 seats, and they were connected. 5 helm-like setups connected.
It was destroyed, so the ship is basically useless. I mean, I guess it still has some value, but without a helm, like, is the helm the majority of the value of the ship?
I mean, possibly, but you can exaggerate. But yes, as in, literally will be the majority because it's a very powerful magic item.
I mean, in theory, we could just sell the location of the ship to scrappers or something if we don't want to tow it back to civilization ourselves.
I don't think
Yeah, I don't know if we
could
could even tow this
back.
thing, but
Yeah.
No, the tonnage on
there's
this it will be, ignoring damage, will be about 35 tons plus any content. So
Yeah.
you can carry 2 tons basically. Whatever it is.
there's a
It's-
further
yeah, 35
downstairs. Like this goes down further.
Yeah, it continues down. You'd assume for a couple more decks at least.
Let's go into the bilges.
Vast.
Okay.
Well, before were all the sails stained? Because you said there was a one.
I said there's one roll of sheet that was not.
Yeah, should we just put that on the ship? You know, big roll of cloth. Got to be worth something.
Sure.
Is that a good idea?
Yeah, that will probably finish most of your main cargo capacity, which is 500 pounds. Between that and the ballista, but you can obviously still carry small things.
I
So
thought
We can always throw the sheets overboard if we find something better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the ballista was only 80. Is the sail that much?
it'll be a couple £100 at least. Yeah.
Oh. Maybe it isn't worth. I don't know.
It's gonna
Major,
be
you know
600,
things.
I think.
How much do sails cost, Major?
More than an empty hold.
Was he in the army or the navy? Maybe he doesn't know.
Logistics division. I mean, at the present, our ship's weight capacity is filled by nothing. Something is worth more than nothing. So we may as well take it and potentially just dump it later if we decide that we found something more valuable.
We got some pretty sweet illithid art objects.
Yeah, I was going to say they weigh basically nothing. So, I imagine if it's complete space for us has more. Just yeah. Let's look at others. I'm just looking for your ship outfitting. What is literally the cost of sail? So because this is not really secret knowledge. Let's see, a Nautiloid would cost. Maybe they don't get. They're not really sold, are they? Does that have a cost on that sheet? I'm not sure if I. Oh yeah, 40,000 gold, for instance, to have a Nautiloid built. But obviously, a lot of that goes into. The helm is more than that. As a minor helm. On the open market would be about 100,000 gold. So, a light ballista doesn't look like that. I think if did I say £80 last week? That sounds about right. So
Yeah. I've got 60. I've got for the ballista written down £60, and then the bolts are £1 each for a total of 80.
yeah. Cool. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. You're going downstairs.
Into the depths.
Yes. So you are going to put it on this one. There we go. So you're below the cargo hold that you already saw. Rank yourself up there. Those are 5-foot squares, so you can go one each down the stairs. So put yourself in your order of battle downstairs on the cargo deck.
Well, I guess I'm in the front if no one else is volunteering. I'll just.
No, you don't want to be in the front. You're carrying the torch.
Oh.
You can't fight.
Avery volunteered, then Alex.
We can put Tom there. Not Tom the player. Tom the player. Get in front.
I mean, I don't want to go at the front line. I'm happy to go near the front, so I'll go second.
Yeah.
I guess if I'm right at the front and someone jumps out, I could just colour spray it.
Can I cast Bless on whoever's going to take point?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Bless an area?
Oh yeah, in which case I'll just
Yes,
cast
there's
Bless.
multiple people. Yeah.
And it's also like a fairly short.
How long does it last?
Yes.
Because remember, things like prayer and enchant are better for this. Bless.
Right. No, sorry, might
6
be.
rounds.
Okay,
You're thinking prayer or chant,
I
probably.
won't
It's
cast
because
it yet.
it's because your character in Dark Sun you drop chant.
Yeah, I use chant.
Chant.
Although isn't Bless weird?
constant.
Like it still takes 2 rounds to come up or something.
I think it's 1 round, possibly casting.
Okay.
It does have a casting time though. Yeah.
Oh,
As its casting time is 1 round. Its area of effect is 50-foot cube, and it lasts 6 rounds.
Okay, I won't cast it yet. Then.
A Bless only affects those not already in melee. Is he?
Oh yeah, that was
what
the
you're
thing,
thinking.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can remember, and this is a legitimately important point, is that a second use of the spells to bless is weapon bless. In terms, I think Andrew and Alex Orient's Adventure literally has that spell. Weapon bless. You can bless a single crossbow bolt. The weight is £1 per cast level. It lasts till the item is used or the spell duration ends. So good for fighting Rakshasa or Demogorgon, per our conversation yesterday.
Yeah, 1 blessed arrow, that'll do it.
Well, yeah, is that you are getting your blessing, like getting your henchman to bless something else as well and stuff. But yeah, or you're blessing a weapon, like you're blessing a sword, or you go into combat versus something you think is magical. And, like pretty typical uses of it. It is like it's a marginal use, but it's not a bad use, if you know what I mean. It is like yes, this is a solution to a problem.
Yeah.
So great. You're marching in then.
I guess.
Bravely.
Brave. So yeah, this is the cargo bay here that you're looking around. It continues off behind the stairs. The stairs continue down. There is another layer at least, and there is 1 set of double doors out of here. So yeah, I mean your options, I guess, are upstairs, downstairs, do the door, or search the cargo bay.
What do we see in the cargo bay just immediately?
This looks fairly sparse at the moment. You'll see that do look like there are some barrels around of different kinds, maybe some smashed boxes.
Do we want to maybe just hook our heads down another level, just to see what the next deck is as well, before we start opening doors?
I think we've so far we've been clearing out each floor before we go down another one. So I think it's worth still doing that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
No point changing the logic now. So we have the.
Okay. Where are you searching or checking first?
We have the main open area. We have a door here. Continues around, kind of
to the front. To the back of the ship. But yeah, behind the stairs.
And then there's also room behind the stairs. I guess shall we just look around the deck, find all the doors before we open any?
Yeah. Okay. Spend a turn on that. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, spending a turn doing that, there are 5 of you. You can look around very quickly. There are what look like, you think, 8 barrels of water. There are some barrel, as in they have kind of a wax spot for a spigot. So you assume that means they're water barrels. They could be something else, I guess, but they're quite big for like wine or rum. There are 6 barrels marked with like a drawn-on charcoal picture of a pig, and there's smashed open, soiled boxes of silks. Beneath the stairs, there is an intact chest, which has ceramic show statuary in it.
Do you say silt? Like the shattered ones?
Silk. No, silk. SILK.
Oh,
Yes.
And that silk is also soiled.
Yeah, that all seems pretty nasty.
Soiled as in some creature has used it as a bathroom.
Yeah, or similar.
Yeah, it's damn bear things, whatever they were called.
Yeah. Quaggoths.
Shoggoths.
They seem to have been quite angry at anything the Illithids used to own.
Maybe they just wanted some toilet paper.
Yeah. Like, do we even know that they were sentient? They just sort of charged and tried to maul us.
Yeah, bipedal does not mean intelligent.
Yeah.
Let's assume not, because it'll alleviate any guilt that we have.
I mean, they attacked us. There's no guilt at all.
Yeah. A wild animal that attempts to eat me is... why would I feel guilt about punching it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You only headbutt things.
Exactly.
I
feel like I've won this argument.
So what were these ceramics in the chest? Kind of show pieces or something, did you say?
Yeah, show ceramics.
Oh, like
for dining cabinets and such, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bone ceramic, I guess.
Do Illithids trade?
I guess they must do. They're not, reviled.
Illithids are a civilized people, respected amongst the stars.
Just don't ask what's in the barrel with the pig on it.
Hopefully, Paul.
It's a very long pig. Okay, like rather than like a pig with 4 legs, normal sized body and head, it's like the body is 8 times the length.
The illicit bacon.
Yeah. Andrew somehow is attracted to this. He wants to eat it.
Why is it always you, Andrew?
Sometimes it's Darren.
Yeah. Anyway,
we'll leave the long pork for later.
Yeah.
And is there a door up here, or is that?
No, there's no door there. There are stairs. No door that you can see. That's to say, there are stairs and that. As you technically have an elf with you, I would also be secretly checking for secret doors whilst you're not hanging around, obviously, because he gets it.
So up here is just a wall?
That's a wall, yeah.
Okay, so we expect this door to open up into a large space back here, I think.
Yep.
Shall we go?
Do you hear anything beyond the door?
Try to listen to the doors first.
Flynn just shrugs and is like, I don't want to.
I'm going to hear something. I
believe in you.
Hear?
Yeah.
Things.
You hear beeps, they're talking about you. That's what you hear.
Yeah. Shush, I'm listening.
Yeah, you do not hear anything particularly through that. Pretty silent.
I don't hear anything, and I'm pretty sure that I don't. Wink.
Useful information.
And then I barge open the door.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I like how, in lieu of the Major and with Simon's character just being here on backup, you've got the be your tank.
Well, I want to surprise anyone who's inside me with my aggressive door open.
Yep. No. So this room is you would think it was some type of galley, if anything. There are, for instance,
let's do it.
Yeah. So, what you can also see here to clear up, you can see 2 stairs. One set of stairs is actually going up. This set of stairs going up. This set of stairs is going down.
I'm going up.
Yeah.
Oh, because okay, there were stairs in the back of the boat. All right. So that'll lead back up to the upper deck. Okay. Well, let's check the doors first. Well, what's in this room? Is there like stuff out?
So, what you will see is there are 5 more chewed, small, scaly corpses with kind of red, lizardy scales. And there is on over a dead firebox, as in the coals have all gone. And there is a pot with rotted food. And there are on one wall in a glass cabinet, which the glass has been smashed, but the other things have not been taken out or anything. There are a variety of like spoons and spikes and pincers and like nutcrackers, but like really big nutcrackers.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Big crackers for big nuts.
It's the kind of thing you'd use when you
That's
say
not what
a crab.
Yeah, like a lobster. What are they? What are they called?
To
Like
break through the
lobster.
hard... You think like a crab hammer?
Yeah.
What are they called? Just for breaking through the hard shell to get to the juicy innards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that sort of thing.
It's just a mallet. All right.
Well, I'm glad we ate all rations already.
At least I'm not hungry. Mate, just
Well, maybe we should just go to the next door. I don't know if there's anything here for us.
Yeah, next door.
Yeah.
yeah. Which one?
Let's go north.
Cool.
Listen intently, and this time, I slowly creak the door open.
Mm-hmm. 1 second. Flynn has heard me once. No, you'll creak this door open. You don't hear anything at the door, as you say.
Yeah, I don't hear anything, so I'll creak the door open and peek.
Here, there is a largish bed, comparatively, like bigger than the bunks. It has silks on it, though these silks are soiled again. And there is like some a table and one of those kind of 2-foot cubes with a divot, but the table is knocked over, and there's some kind of rotting organic matter on the floor, and there are some of these kind of odd utensils, more of the spoon variety, but kind of like baroque ornate utensils on kind of in amongst the rotting organic matter on the floor.
What are the utensils made of?
And they are, they're made of bone.
Well, fine then.
Like very fine scrimshawed bone. The same with the spiky stuff, like the crab hammers and stuff, was all made of scrimshawed bone.
No, you can't entice me with your little carvings.
Yeah. And also in that room, in room 3, there is again a kind of seaman's chest on the floor.
I mean,
this one locked.
Captain's quarters, presumably. There might be some.
Wait, there's a chest that's closed?
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting in there.
Yeah, after you.
I like how Beej is so disgusted by Mind Flayer habits, he leaves the room before I finish the room description. He's like, I hate this place.
Yeah.
I get the feeling these guys weren't expecting visitors. You know?
I detect no traps, so that means it's definitely not trapped. And so I ninja kick the chest open.
The chest is locked, so you can detect that.
I detect a lock. Everyone, I detected a lock.
Have you considered opening it?
Yeah, just unlock.
I just now considered opening it. Thanks for telling me.
Yeah. When you detected stuff, you know.
I'm much better at opening locks than detecting. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I tell everyone that
Mage
this
should
lock
try and pry
is.
it open.
This lock is impossibly complex. It may be the most complex lock ever created.
Right, someone hold onto the torch while I get the flybar out.
Yep.
Stype will hold the torch.
I think I will use my lock opening technique. Loud
I'm gonna
noise or
stand back.
violence.
Yep.
Someone should probably keep an eye on the door.
Yeah. I'll hold the torch and watch the door.
Hold the door. Hold the...
Yep, so you're using that, sorry, yes.
Yeah.
You don't particularly need to. In that case, could you make a save against breath weapons? There's some acid sprays out. As you crack it, not from the lock, but from elsewhere, a couple of little streams of acid spray up towards you, Major.
Save against breath weapons. That's not good. I have to save over, don't I?
Yeah.
In that case.
Well, equal to also saves.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yep, 0 successes.
Yeah, I don't know why it rolled
It's
it
the
like
best
that.
amount of successes.
Where did you...
You take 6 damage. You're still
Well,
up,
that's
because you had 7
fortunate.
health, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
You said it wasn't trapped.
Well...
That
Sorry,
feels trapped.
the lock wasn't trapped. It was the internals of the chest that were trapped. I can't possibly be expected to detect inside the chest.
Someone hit him. If I do it, he won't be viable.
You can't hit him. Your ribs are broken.
It's carpal tunnel syndrome. It's not that bad.
In every single bit of your body.
It's
You're
a very grievous
mechanically-
war wound.
You're mechanically not allowed to headbutt me.
Yeah, that's in the contract, right? You know.
Is there anything in the chest?
Yes. What you will see is you'll see a small coin bag, or kind of a relatively small, medium coin bag, I guess. Some very nice silk robes, nicer than the other ones, kind of cheap ones. Bands that you think are made of platinum rather than tin. And there is a potion vial, which it swirls white and red.
That's a new one.
Drink it. All of it.
Oddly enough, I'm not feeling tempted. So the bands, they're some sort of rank insignia or something. We're seeing tin before platinum here.
Possibly. Wait, are they plain? There's nothing on them at all?
They are like the tin bands. They are plain. Yeah.
Interesting. They like to decorate their spoons, but they don't decorate the bands.
I mean...
Well, stick it in the bag.
Yep. Have you made a note of that, Alex? Also, I think the torch is probably running out soon. We've not explicitly said when turns are ticking over that I recall, but...
So the general rule is you're active in a room and I'm taking one set of actions. That is it.
Okay.
I
In
think
that case,
there's probably
dark
a round left, or about to run out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry, there was the platinum armband. What was the potion? Red and white.
White
swirling red and white. White rather than clear. It looks like nice. It looks like a candy color. You know.
Does it look like the sign outside a barber's shop?
Like a
yeah, exactly. Like that, yeah.
I suspect this is a very British reference that the Americans will not get, but I'm not sure.
I mean, I haven't.
No,
quite
we
got
get
it
it.
either,
But it's just only if we were in the 1950s.
Yeah, they had those as well.
I don't know.
In olden times.
I mean, you still see them. Yeah.
Yeah. in like olden places.
What's that mean? They exist outside Beamish, you know.
That's a very specific northeastern UK reference.
I mean, Alex, I think you and I would both agree that we are not the people to be recommending barbers right now.
No. No. I'm on my way to cousin it.
Right. Anywho.
Oh, next door.
Sorry, what was it? Just the armbands and the potion, or was there something else in there?
Very
No
fine
fancy
silks.
robes.
Or fine silks. Fine silks.
Yeah.
More, even nicer than the last ones.
Yeah, the other ones were fairly ordinary. They weren't actually pretty posh.
Okay.
Relatively speaking.
Is the major going to die, or are you?
Not
still
imminently,
good?
if that's what. Not imminently. I'm on 1 health.
We're all going to die.
Well,
But maybe not here.
So you have 1 HP left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So if a chest
You
pops
only
at
nearly
you,
killed me.
you'll die. I didn't do anything.
Yes, and that nothing included finding the trap.
They're especially tricky. Look, I'm good at buckling swash, not pilfering chests.
I'm not really. I don't want to know what that innuendo means. Just.
Just leave me alone. We already had the court case about this.
You millennial starfarers.
I'll tell you all about it later, after I listen to this door. Amazing.
Yeah. Is that,
What do you hear?
given that you have a 1 in 4 chance of succeeding and a 1 in 5 chance of succeeding at checking for traps, and you've done the 2 about 15 times and succeeded once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm impressively bad at it.
Yeah. You kick in the door.
Yep.
New torch major, Alex.
Yeah.
Well.
I'll strike another one off.
So here again, these kind of dead weight. Oh, what's that, Stype? What are you saying?
I'm just saying this is room number 1, which is immediately give me a sense of foreboding.
It just means this is where the best stuff is. I mean, there's a room number 1 on each.
I don't know if that counts as metagaming or
deck.
I mean,
there's a room number 1 on every deck. They are all
but
consecutively from one side to the other.
I mean, room number 4 you've got to watch out for, shoot, or like 13 or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the quiet rooms you got to watch out for.
Yeah, all the rooms are quiet. Can't do anything.
Except for the one.
So yeah, this is again. You've got this kind of you've got this kind of dead weighted. Dead weighted thing here with the door again. Looking in, we're looking at a as before, very smashed. Very smashed one here.
Smashed what? Sorry.
But kind of very kind of smashed up room here.
Okay.
Smashed bed. Smashed chests. There is high on the wall some sort of weapons cabinet. By that I mean you can see it has either thick glass or crystal or something windows in it. And you can see that there is a wheellock pistol and some kind of bags locked in there.
Is it smashed? Did you say it was smashed open? Or?
That one is not. That is not smashed. No, the wood has been scratched, but it's not smashed. There's also a door in the northeastern corner of the room. This looks quite reinforced, and it is locked. Like as there is a visible lock on it.
That's coming open.
It's a gun.
Yeah, it's a gun. I want it.
It's not a gun! We all die for cover.
Is anyone going to try and unlock that, or am I just immediately going for the crowbar and being melted?
Well,
I mean, if it's glass, you might want to try and 10-foot pole smash the glass just to be a bit of a further distance. But
I suspect there is a reason the glass is not broken. If everything else in here is shattered,
right.
I don't think it is
let me
actually
just
glass.
try to check.
Yeah.
But it's a gun. And I want it.
Alright, I definitely find all the traps, and there are none.
You said that last time. I don't believe you.
But for real this time.
Door.
For real.
this.
Is the cabinet locked?
The cabinet is locked, yeah.
I will definitely unlock it. Aha!
So I'm assuming, by the way, here, like you're standing on something. This is high on the wall, so presumably you're kind of like the mage lifting you up. I don't know.
Standing on the mage's shoulders.
Yeah.
Standing on the shoulders of giants.
Yeah, can you give me a shoulder ride?
Yeah, you unlock it. There is a wheellock pistol with ammo and shot. Powder and shot for 8 rounds.
Take the pistol out and I tuck it into my.
There's a powder horn and there is a bag with 8 rounds in it. 8 bullets.
That's it. It just wasn't trapped. Wow.
It's locked.
I guess it was too high.
I would say the doors and the glass or crystal or whatever is like 4 inches thick.
Yeah,
like the whole construction is incredibly heavy duty.
Wheellock pistol is probably a separate proficiency from arquebus, isn't it?
Yep.
Related, but separate. Yeah.
Yeah, you might be a -1 rather than -2, but if you use it, that's good, not bad.
Oh yeah.
But, I'd be generous with the. I mean, related people can spam them, but generally speaking, I think like they're not a bad idea. You know? If someone's saying, "Oh, by the way, the fact I have short sword proficiency means I have proficiency in like all pipe," obviously something's gone wrong. But,
it's just a sharp bit of metal, right? It's definitely related.
Well, yeah, and these are the arguments you get. You know, it's the real reason to remember that players are scum and have to be controlled.
Yeah, I'll tuck it into my waistband, take all the stuff, not give any to the major, and walk away.
Yeah, leave. I leave, yeah.
You forget, I'm still the one holding you up.
Yeah, you do this and say, anyway, Major, put me down. The Major's like, no.
No, I do it, and then I direct him. I say, to the next door, Major, carry me over there.
I put Flynn in my backpack.
Cool. 1 second, I'll be right back.
Oh, now I get a piggyback. All right. Yeah. I mean, we can put the pistol away, and well, I'm particularly useful with it.
I'm too injured to shoot now anyway, but I bet it's got a really good shootiness. I don't know enough pistol words to play a gun, not.
Yeah, you were about to say shooty.
Just use all the lizard words you know, and just use them for guns.
Guns don't have a cloaca.
That's where you put the bullet.
Well, I mean, like a cloaca,
that,
everything does come out of the same hole. So.
Yeah. However, I would advise against putting honey in your gun.
Nope, let's not. I have my limits for I'm willing to tell that story. Unless I've told it on here before, which I don't think I have, because...
Owen hasn't been banned, so...
Yeah. And that probably sounds actually worse than it is, but it's also not... I'm just going to stop talking.
That'd be wise.
Yeah, that seems...
Talking about night falling.
No, it's worse.
Time to ban Andrew.
Alex made the forbidden reference, and I kind of just dug myself deeper.
It's your story. How can it be? It can't be my fault if it's your story.
If you need, does someone need to roll a D100 then?
No.
The forbidden reference that gets the channel banned, not the one like.
The one involving a finger coated in honey.
Don't make it worse. It was for medical reasons. That made it worse. Let's move on.
I feel like molesting frog-like creatures could call in an order of madness.
Alright, I didn't hear anything at this door. I opened it anyway. Let's check the closet.
Okay, you do not hear anything there. This door is locked.
Damn it.
Major. Make it.
Just need some time to recover, but okay.
Well, you should try
and
pick for lock.
This is child's play. Child's
I was going to say, remember the Major can't use bend bars and stuff. The Major is hanging out. No. Oh, so that was actually close as well. You do have Tom Thumb has just arrived there. You do have a fighter that's just arrived.
Allow me to just open it. I will do an open doors check.
This should be good.
It's a D20, right?
Yeah. Then you want to roll.
So as is locked, I don't think you can open it. Yeah.
I can't just barge it down.
No. You can try to break it open, but open doors, you need to have at least 1891 to 99 to open locked, barred, or magical doors.
Well, then I will just bar. I can't. Just ram it with my shoulder.
Yeah. No. No. You need heavier weapons. You need better tools.
I say they must have barred this door from the side. Otherwise, I would have been able to break it down.
Where is this door?
So you're saying that they have barred the gates?
Yes.
The gates are barred. There's no way out. No worries, Tom. Tom needs to head, but he is willing to pass Fairy Fire. He has the pathetic excuse of jet lag, so you can abuse him in the comments if you want.
Yeah, abuse. Yeah, it is pure wuss action, but best of luck, gentlemen.
Yeah.
No, we don't need luck. We're the greatest D&D players to ever live.
I knew I could count on you, Gil. All right, so yeah.
Yeah.
Let's catch you later. Yeah, so we can't break the door down. And you failed to pick the lock.
Do you want to try kicking it? Oh yeah, right. We couldn't.
You know what never fails to open a door ever? Shooting the lock.
We're baluster.
Yeah.
I mean, also,
transport the baluster down.
I mean,
we're stuck behind a magic lock door. That's what I gathered.
Let's fill. Is there a keyhole? Can I fill the keyhole with gunpowder and set it off?
Yeah, probably.
Is that a good idea?
Yes.
It's better than
Of course. It's a great idea.
What part of blowing up a door is a bad idea?
But the bit where you only blow up the lock and then you can't open the door afterwards.
Well, we can't open the door now, so it can't get worse.
Oh, I suppose that's true, to some extent.
I mean, it depends how many fire symbols I have on the door.
And to show how confident I am, I'm going to let you set off the charge.
I don't have proficiency in that.
In setting fire to things.
Yeah, I can't do it. You'll have to.
Yeah, well.
I hold the torch to the lock and lean really far back.
How much do you like your eyebrows?
I'll leave my eyebrows open, but I'll cover my gentlemanly bits.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say, I assume you've dropped powder for one round, or like one shot of the wheel lock. They just found a wheel lock pistol. So, but yeah, you will. Yeah, it'll explode. It'll blow the lock, certainly, and the door swings open. It won't be a big explosion. That amount of gunpowder actually doesn't create a massive explosion. So, yeah.
We'll have to create a massive explosion later, just for fun.
I just need more gunpowder.
Yeah. What you will see in here, you'll take in at a glance a few things. One, there is a dead illithid on the floor. Two, there is an illithid, but taller than any illithid you've seen, standing kind of, in the middle of the room looking up at you. And there is an open sort of large cupboard or closet behind it. There is a chest as well. And there is also a what looks like a closed chart, whatever it's called, like chart display.
When you say that the really tall illithids standing looking at us, like...
Yep.
A live illithid.
Yeah, like a live one.
We got a live one!
There's a really tall live illithid, and it looked at me, and it poked me, and it laughed.
So, trying to get the pistol out again?
No. This is the bit where we talk to them, and then we offer to bring them back to civilization in exchange for money. Something.
Our lives, aren't they always lawful evil?
I mean, lawful evil doesn't mean psychotic.
No,
yeah,
it does mean that they're not, like, trustworthy.
Yeah, they were scouting on... They were doing some sort of very clearly military scouting operation here in spiral space.
I'd prefer to burn it to death.
Well, we can talk to it first. We can...
Yeah.
We can always kill it later.
You're going to talk to the mind-controlling alien.
Yes.
And negotiate first, and then consider your options second.
Yes.
Well,
We outnumber it. We outnumber it greatly.
Okay,
we
go
all
ahead.
the advantage.
But bear in mind, there's a Greek fire grenade waiting to be hurled.
That's probably a good idea if you just keep out of line of sight.
Okay, I will get the room with grenade ready, and I'll run in and chuck it if I don't like what's going on.
I've got a whole horn of gunpowder. You can throw the Greek fire, and then I'll throw the gunpowder in.
Cool.
Okay, so Flynn, what's your charisma modifier?
It is +2.
Yeah, so
I should have put on the fancy robes so I could blend in.
I'm an illithid too, he says.
Hello, fellow illithids.
Yeah, so it it looks at you. The tall illithid looks at me. It will look at you, and there's a sort of weird hiss from its mouth. It's wearing it's weird. As you see it, you see its skin changes color, and it begins to look like the mahogany grain of the heavy closet cupboard thing behind it. It is wearing flowing robes, but not of the same style as the other illithids that you've seen, including the dead one on the floor.
Is it a chameleon?
Like Alex is like, oh no, D&D just got worse.
Lizards.
Now, come back and talk to us. Don't disappear.
Yeah, it will. Yes.
I can still see you.
Yeah, because you know it's there, otherwise it might be worse. I'll see if I've got the token now. This is why Tom left, by the way. He knew this was coming. I told him beforehand. He's like, nope, not playing this game anymore. Okay, let's... Really, you can find the zip online for anyone interested, but someone, I'm afraid I don't remember who, but did token tool monster tokens for both everything in the Monstrous Manual, the second Monstrous Manual, but also literally everything. But it's easy to find stuff in the Monstrous Manual if they're in there. But from the Monstrous Compendium as well, and the annuals. I don't think it might be that there are a couple still missing that aren't in there from like random products. But if you're interested in tokens, find them online. Someone has done them. So yeah, this guy he then just says in speaks in a tongue you don't recognize while kind of reaching out towards you.
He's got a gun. Kill him.
Its hand that's kind of gesturing towards you with has 3 fingers, and they're at cardinal. They're kind of like triangular cardinals or something. They're 3 points for triangle. They're opposable to each other. 3 thumbs.
Is that the same as the fingers on the other elephants?
No, elephants have normal hands.
Oh, it's some kind of freak.
Kill it!
I like how you've got like Flynn trying to negotiate, and literally the first part, like, I think we should just start doing stuff. Illithids have 3 fingers and a thumb, and the thumb is opposable.
So, is it something that's trying really badly to disguise itself as an elephant?
I think so, only because I would have expected an illithid to be able to communicate telepathically. Yeah. Like, the fact that it's struggling to communicate with us is suspicious.
Yeah.
It continues to speak to you, whilst carefully matching its grain ever more closely to the mahogany behind it. It's obviously trying to morph into the environment behind it. But
shall we go with the tried and tested strategy of talking to it very loudly and slowly in common?
I could try speaking to it in Penguin.
I mean, it's possible between all of us we might have a language it understands, but I doubt it speaks Spiralian or Elven.
Okay, how do we communicate the concept of... I don't know, if it's not an illithid, we probably don't want to take it prisoner necessarily, but...
I mean, if it looks like an illithid, and it's on an illithid ship...
It's probably a duck.
Yeah, I think calling it naval salvage is probably a little bit more evil than I'm willing to go.
Well, people are not salvage.
That's what I mean, yes.
I'm going to say slowly, are you armed? Drop
we are.
It kind of is. It's backing up to toward the cupboard.
Okay. Can I, since I imagine I still have the gunpowder horn, can I put a little gunpowder in my hand and throw it on him like pocket sand?
You're pasting it. That's for exploding things.
Just a handful, because I don't want him disappearing into the background of this room.
You know, I will point out, if it comes to it, we do have the easy option, which is I just step forward and colour spray it. We knock it out, tie it up, put it on the ship, and let someone else deal with it when we get back to back to Brow.
Well, that sounds very efficient. Why didn't you think of that before?
Well, I was hoping it could speak common.
Oh.
Should I just do that now? Or do you want to try the diplomatic route?
I think we've tried the diplomatic route. If it can't...
Right.
Club it on the head.
I will step forward. I will make my one single attempt of saying, "We are going to take you to Spiral," and I'll say that very to Brow. Why do I keep saying Spiral? I'm homesick.
Because you want to go home.
Yeah.
You want to go home.
We don't want to go to Spiral right now.
No,
that's the Spiral space as well. So I guess I don't know where we are.
It is Spiral space
of the. Yeah, that's the final quest of the campaign. Is
we single-handedly free Spiral.
Yeah.
So I'll say that slowly. Like we will take you back to Brow, and then I'll wait a moment for a reaction, and then I'll colour spray it.
Mm-hmm.
I like my pocket gunpowder idea.
So, it begins to it puts its weird hands to its face and clutches its head and staggers.
No, it wasn't knocked out. It's got too many hit dice. Quickly, quickly, grab it. I assume that this is it's. I assume that's what's happening. Yeah, quickly, someone get the rope. Here, I've got a rope. Grab it.
Yeah.
Declare action. I guess.
What's the over there? The one where you just like try and force it to the ground and.
Yeah, I'm wrestling.
I punch it in the face.
That thing we did in the Christmas game last year, where it was just all of us dogpiling that one guy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pile drive him.
You can use unarmed combat. You can so you can do punching and wrestling. Overbearing is slightly different thing. So normal attack roll is made by someone. The level, the attack is changed by size. There's no difference here. Defender gets benefit if it has more than 2 legs, and you get multiple attackers. Each extra attack gives you a +1 bonus.
Can I give it the people's elbow?
You can certainly, if you want to use unarmed with the chance of a knockout, you may all use unarmed. Certainly.
Let's wrestle him.
I mean, if we could just wrestle it and then tie it up, it's probably good enough, I think.
So what you're trying to get wrestling for a hold,
yeah,
and then someone else.
I don't know if I'm currently well enough to try tying it up.
No. You can probably help with the tying. You can't do any wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Does anyone here have rope use? As an NWP?
No.
Nah, didn't think so. It's a pretty niche one.
I do have etiquette, so I'm going to wrestle him very cordially.
Politely. Do you want Stype to cast Bless?
That's probably worth it, actually, yeah.
As in, that was one of Tom's very far as the other one, but that is currently not the problem.
No, we can see him.
And okay, everyone else. Thumb, Flynn, Major, Gil. I guess the Major can hold a rope.
Yeah.
He's also got the torture. So. Gil, Thumb, and Flynn. I guess it's up to you to decide how you want to wrestle, overbear, or punch.
Well, who's making the roll? I mean, my attack goes 19. I imagine everyone else's is about the same.
I mean, if it's wrestling, we'll all roll individually.
Wrestling will take 1 roll and add +2.
Oh, is wrestling you add for
bonus?
Okay.
Yeah. Overbearing. For wrestling, you roll separately. So yes, if you want to wrestle him, you may.
I think it's probably worth wrestling. I think Gil's going to be ready with the rope because, I mean, he's not going to be terrible at wrestling, but he's not got much either way. Don't think any of us have much either way.
If you're attempting to wrestle, you'll take penalties for your armor. You'll take bonuses for whatever conditions you put on him. So he appears to be stunned.
I have no armor, so I guess wrestling.
You don't take it. Yeah. No wrestling. Yeah, wrestling's fine for you.
Yeah, I guess I'll give that a go.
Let's get. Got to take the opportunity for these things. Used for a while. No, of course it is. I have used that for a while. Great. So Gil can wrestle with no penalty. Tom and Flynn, what? Oh, sorry, Thumb and Flynn. What do you have?
In terms of wrestling.
Leather.
In terms leather, so leather is.
Oh, I've got chain.
Chain is -2, so that's fine. Leather is -0, so. is find this so hard? I'm trying to find the combat modifiers. Right, literally every time this happens, I'm like, weird. I just cannot keep the page reference in my head. I cannot find the thing. Combat modifiers, table 51. So the defender is stunned, so you're at +4. And one of you may also make a rear attack at +2, I guess. So 2 of you can go up +4, 1 can go up +6. And
who's feeling unlucky, I guess.
And Thumb is at -1.
I'll take the bonus. I'll come up behind him.
Yeah.
So you're at Simon's at +3, Alex is at +4, Flynn and Beaver's at +6. No initiative because it doesn't matter. You're stunned.
Wouldn't
assume you're waiting for... Are you waiting for the bless to go off first? You're also at +1, yeah?
Yeah, I'd have to wait for the bless to go off, because otherwise...
Yeah, I assume you do that as putting just your normal speed down. Yep. When that is... you hit AC 0, you hit AC -6, I guess. There.
-5?
Yep. No, because his Thaco's 19.
Oh, is it? Oh, you're level 2 now. Are you a rogue?
Maybe Swashbuckler. Maybe is Swashbuckler a kit or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Has
yeah.
twice. Okay. I guess Simon, do you want to make your +3 roll?
Yeah. Let's have a crack. Nothing. That would give me 12. So that's
12 is a no. Yeah, I was going to say 9. Basically, yeah. And Alex, you want to roll?
+4, right?
Mm-hmm.
AC 7, so probably not.
Do you want to roll 9?
Yeah.
No. So no damage, no locks, but you do get. This is for Flynn. You do have a 1 in 100 chance of knocking him out.
Isn't that for punches?
Arm twist.
Thought Wrestle didn't have the...
Does Wrestle just take the damage, but not the KO, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, the punch does. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Wrestle. So it's 1. You do 1 plus strength bonus anyway. All wrestling moves have flat damage. Is the difference? So do you have a strength bonus? Beach. I take it you don't have a strength bonus to damage.
Yeah, just looking. No bonus.
So yeah, you do 1 damage to this creature. It shakes itself awake. You're under the effect of bless. Obviously. So what did you now?
Well, I thought...
I scream.
Should we just probably just saying something like, it's for your own good as we try and choke it out.
It's not your fault. Lenny.
Do we want to keep going? This feels like such a mess.
There's no choice. Now we started, there's no other way to go.
I'm kind of glad I was too injured to help you with this.
I'm gonna shout stop resisting over and over.
Resistance is futile. Submit.
I have read you your Miranda rights. Anything that happens now is your own fault.
We're in international space. Laws don't apply.
Yeah. This guy's just hanging out on this ship.
It's too late. We're invested. We have to wrestle this guy to the ground now.
Well, we can plant a gun on him afterwards. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll sprinkle some drugs on his body and see if we find him like that.
Some spice melange. That's actually how Jackson flies the Star Sail. It's not an artifact. He actually has access to spice melange. Yeah. Okay. Declare actions.
Wrestle.
Provide commentary.
What do you want Stype to do?
Does he want to wrestle as well?
He can.
Yep, Stype comes in from the top rope with the... I don't know how
Steel chair. Steel chair.
Steel chair.
Hit him with the chair.
I like it. You're just trying to like basically spam the attacks. One person can have a rear attack. Spam the attack, so maybe you hit him.
So do I have him in like a hold? Am I holding on to him at this point, or
no? You arm twist is not maintained, so you just grab his arm and rip it from behind, and then he kind of staggers forward and away from you.
So if you get like a nat 20 or a 15, either of those will be something that's maintained. That's a bear hug or an arm lock.
There are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 maintainables, albeit one is the modified less than 1.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, because it is modified. You got 25, didn't you? What's your roll?
Oh.
Yeah. So you actually do have you've got a bear hug. You only do 1 damage, but he's in a bear hug. So that is important that the punching wrestling table is modified. Hence why you can get less than 1.
And I imagine if mine had hit, because I rolled a 9 plus 4, 30, that would have been 13, right?
Yeah. But 13, you didn't hit. You and Simon didn't hit.
Yeah.
So
do I need to keep rolling, or does he need to escape?
No, you can. I think you can maintain.
In that case,
wrestling. While continued hold is broken by a throw, gouge, the assistance of another person, or successful use of a weapon. So, he can. But penalties apply to their attack because they are held. But basically, yes, you can hold it as long as it is not broken. Alex, roll initiative.
Since he's being held, could I change from wrestling to trying to tie him up?
Oh, yes, you can. Is anyone else doing anything else?
Can the major maybe help me?
Stand by to help with
the major can kind of feed you.
Yeah.
Really. Some and Stype. Do they want to wrestle as well, or are they just going to try to get extra holds in?
I've got to wrestle.
Yeah, like if he's in a bear hug at the moment, so if you get like his legs.
yeah. Literally, it's an alternative version of over bear, isn't it? Like rather than like piling onto him, you just try to get infinite holds on him.
Over
How do you have 18 holds on him? Don't know. It's a bear hugger. Quaggoth attacks. Okay, Alex, roll initiative.
5.
Okay, you start tying him up. And you do 1 more. And you do 2 damage this round. This is second round of the bear hug. It's cumulative, basically. So it's cumulative per round. Thumb and Stype wrestle. Andrew, do you want to roll for Stype?
Yes.
He's going to have a +0, so you don't worry about it.
Okay.
He'll have a +0 naturally. He may have a bonus from being restrained.
That is not how you roll.
He's held. Oh, so it's sleeping or held. Does that? Let me check. Doesn't this mean that he is just all your attacks automatically hit?
I don't know.
So, as in defender sleeping or held, automatic.
Doesn't held mean hold person, like paralyzed? Or does held mean...
Hold maintained for rounds unless they're broken.
Because this would be more like restrained, right? He's not literally paralyzed, but...
No, he's not paralyzed. I mean, Andrew Stype has also added a bear. Whatever's happening,
he's just hugging the thing's leg.
Yeah. Okay.
Both sides. A bear hug from the front and from the back. Or it's an illithid sandwich.
This shouldn't have worked out so well.
I mean, let's find out, right? It's attacked during the course of a... automatically hits. I mean, yeah, I would think held means held, not magical. and I say that partly because the same term is literally used and that could be an error, but also because think about it. If you're pinning someone down, they cannot move out of the way. It's the,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the point. Stunned, they are more active when stunned or prone, +4, than they are when pinned down.
That doesn't quite.
So, yes.
I guess pinned to the floor, sure, but like he's just being like gripped. Can still, try and move.
He's going to be less. He's going to be less active than stunned or prone.
Yeah.
So if +4 is stunned or prone.
But
anyway,
reading the asterisk, if no other fighting is going on, the defender can be slain automatically. That seems questionable.
Yeah. I guess that applies to sleep, though, Chief.
It's for sleep, definitely. Yeah.
How else is that happening? Held means something else. Anyway.
Yeah.
Simon, do you want to roll your attack?
Certainly. Nothing.
It hits because he's already held.
Okay.
What is a 5?
Well, it's +3, isn't it, or whatever? But either way.
No. It's going to be 5. There's no bonus. That is just a kick, a wrestling, as in it's a wrestling move that does 1 damage. So he has taken 5 damage from the 2 rounds, and there are 2 holds in on him. Yeah, you're just bullying this poor illithid, like kicking him and kicking him and kicking him.
I mean,
the other 2 of you.
Kick him while he's down.
Is this damage?
The other 2 of you
50% real, or is it? Oh no, it's only 25% real.
Yeah.
Oh, that's for punching. I assume it's the same for wrestling damage.
Yeah.
What happened to tying him up?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. This is adventuring rope. It's not exactly like, delicate stuff.
I guess. What is that? Penalty to the attack. Then. It doesn't actually describe a penalty there, does it? Well, one thing it's going to do is who's his front. Okay, Thumb, you are his height. He is with no penalty going to try to stick his tentacles in your face. Might hit. You're going to have AC 5, aren't you?
Yeah, AC 5. Well,
he
hits
Buckler
8 as well, so AC 4 actually. I think.
You won't be using the buckler whilst your hands have to be free. Yeah. So yes, his tentacles are attached. They are trying to worm their way through your nostril into your brain.
Okay, that's not good. He's going to suck my brains out, guys. You might want to wrestle him quicker.
So, I guess him being some sort of potential shape changer doesn't mean he can't do that, so that's good to know.
That's not good. It's terrible to know.
I wish he was a normal shape changer.
I mean, it's better to
Why isn't he a normal shape changer?
Now than when we take him back to civilization.
I mean, when he sucks my brains out.
Well, we're going to choke him out before we can do
that. He'll be disappointed in the brains he finds.
-4.
Someone,
he's going to try to punch with a hefty penalty. Try to punch Stype to break Stype's hold, and he's probably going to hit Stype. And he'll do the same to. Doesn't break. What's it called? He'll try to wrest his way out, and he will punch his way out, and not wrest his way out, and he'll do 1 damage to Stype, I guess. But will not get a hold because he's still held. So Stype is no longer holding him. Okay. Round 3. Actions. His arms are now tied, so he's fairly inactive. He's still moving around, obviously, but he can't punch anymore. He's just going to throw himself around, and he can use his face, which is attached to Thumb.
Well, we should choke him out pretty quick, I reckon, and then get him completely tied up.
What have we got?
Anyone got a sack we can put over his head once we've got him detached?
I'm just wondering if we've got anything we can, like, I don't know, splash in his eyes or something to...
I've got a grapple.
You've got a
Great
torch.
shot through his eyes.
You've got a torch.
Yes, but I don't know if I'm allowed to attack with it.
Yeah, the Major cannot attack. He can hand you stuff, basically, and he can carry stuff.
I rubbed gunpowder into his eyes. No, I'm gonna maintain my hold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw Greek fire on him and Flynn. Do it now.
I mean, I could take the torch off the Major and wave it in his eyes and see if that gets him to let go.
I think we should maybe continue tying him up.
He is tied up.
Yeah, his arms are tied.
You did not tie his tentacles, did you?
No,
yeah, okay,
I didn't want to try that.
Yeah,
he knocked Stype off as well. Stype took 1 damage and has been knocked off.
I've got oil in my backpack.
We're not setting him off.
Do we reckon he understands threats?
I mean, I could either join in on beating him.
Hold them apart. Like I'm holding him in place. So pull who he's got.
Oh,
grabbed.
that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll save. Who was it? Was it Stype?
It's
Thumb.
It's Major Thumb.
Thumb. Yeah.
Thumb, you still have an action if you
else combined to pull to dislodge you.
Stype could help Gil, I guess. And I mean, Thumb, what do you want to do?
I'm going to stab him with my scimitar.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this. Yeah.
I'm sick of this. He's trying to suck my brains out.
Clearly, he's just scared. He doesn't understand what's going on. I'm not sure we do.
He's going to be dead soon if he doesn't.
Major.
Yes.
You roll initiative.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the Major, anytime he's not doing stuff, he steps back. By the way, because okay, you're going at the same time. In that case, I just need to secretly check how many rounds it's going to take to eat your brain. No brains eaten now.
The brain tickle.
Yeah. It will again. It will worm its way in. You'll start to feel a tickle up the top of your nostrils. A bit of the orbital bone being tickled. As the others grab you, and Gil, I assume you're stronger. So do you want to?
Yes, Gil is.
Roll a strength check. A strength check with a +2 to strength.
Strength check as if my strength was too higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not throw. Is that a fail?
That's a fail.
Okay, he does not throw Flynn off. Flynn, you're going to do 3 damage, so he's now at 8 damage. And then Thumb. This is your non-benefited round.
I rolled a 1.
You get 1 attack.
So obviously having my brain tickle has put me off.
Tickle my brain. Okay. Round 4. Declare round 4.
Stab.
Twice, presumably. Are you Sorry, I said that. Are you specialised? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm specialised in
How
nice?
Scimitar. Yeah.
Scimitar.
How close does he look like he is to passing out from Flynn's choking?
Yeah, this is this new form of COVID test. A Mind Flayer. That's such a Mind Flayer thing to do as well, isn't it?
Much better than Mind Flayer kebabs.
Yeah.
Has to make you healthy before he eats you.
I would say that is the Planescape wacky stuff I can go for, is like Mind Flayers have put up a front, set up a front, testing for like Modron disease. They actually just eat your brains.
Yes, you've got Slam inside you. I'm happy to remove it.
Yes, I will remove it and everything else. Major, did you have any preferred action?
I'm thinking.
That's dangerous.
You don't have to do anything. You
I
can just
throw
hang back.
wine in his eyes.
What distract him?
I don't know if that probably won't do anything, but I'm running out of ideas.
You don't have to do anything, you know.
Yes, but I can't just stand there and watch while my friend gets his, well, my acquaintance gets his brains eaten.
You can.
A man I don't like, my enemy, gets his... Up to you.
I throw wine in its face and hope for the best.
Okay, Beej, it's your initiative. Beat my 7. Yeah, his rolls feel a little bit like my rolls in Daggerford on Sunday, where my mimics. So yeah, you roll him.
The mimics hit quite a lot, but just didn't do much damage, did they?
No. Well, damage wasn't their thing, was it? It was the fact that they could keep hitting you. They were quite tough. They had lots of hit points, and they kept. If you hit them, they glued your weapons.
Yeah.
Technically, they could have glued you as well, but they were wanting to keep using their pseudopods. Okay, Gil, make another check. This is round 4, so he's now on 12
There we go.
damage.
That's a success by 10.
You grab Thumb back, and Thumb, attack. You're going to attack once before it does anything, and then it will act.
15 is my second attack. So the first time, the first one was a complete miss. I hit her on a 5.
Yeah. The 15, what's your Thaco?
My Thaco is level 1 fighter, so 19, right?
Oh, he's held.
20.
No, these automatically hit. He's held.
Okay, so in that case, they both automatically hit?
In fact, sorry, the first one probably you would have had to roll because you were also being held by it, so probably it's fine. These both hit. So roll the first damage.
Okay, he is normal size, isn't he? It doesn't make any difference to this.
Yeah, medium sized.
3 damage.
You're +2 because you specialise, remember?
Oh, yeah. So, damage. So, yeah, 5 damage, in other words.
Yep. Okay.
And then the second one? Is another +5 damage.
But he gets to go for the second.
Yeah, he will try to break free. Again. He's gonna fail probably. I mean, I think with Flynn that will break free because Thaco is 11. So. And he has Flynn in a headlock. Flynn, you take 1 damage. You are now held. And then what's your Thaco?
How's it got him in a headlock if its arms are tied up?
Oh, it already done it. It's just broken the lock then. It'll be, 1 damage, Flynn. You lost a lock. Oh man, why'd you have to ruin that? It headlocks him, but with its tentacles.
Oh, that's worse.
That's worse. You made it worse.
Yeah. Thumb, what's your Thaco?
Thaco 19.
You hit with your second attack.
I rolled another 3 damage, so it becomes 5 because of +2.
Yep, great. Okay. It will now just count as it's not actually held. It's being titled. To assume it's the same as being off balance, maybe, which is +2.
That seems sensible.
Because it can't properly do stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not eating anyone.
Good.
But it is free of your holds. It's taken. Yeah. What are you going to do?
Kill it.
Well, I mean, as Gil draws his sword, he will shout and hope it surrenders itself. But that doesn't seem likely at this point. So. Looks like we're killing it.
What's Gil's weapon?
Bastard sword, in 2 hands. So speed 8.
Stype. He's got a scythe, I guess. I don't know. That's it. He's going to be like speed 8 or something. Thumb. Flynn.
is.
Beaches, possibly.
I will attack him.
Is that going to be scimitar? Is it rapier? What weapon?
I have a rapier and a dagger, but I'm not sure if I can get them both out and attack. But I will do what I can.
Rapier 4, I guess.
I'll say stop resisting as I stab him.
Yeah. And is that Simon's initiative? Yeah, Simon, your initiative. I mean, yeah, this guy's initiative. This guy's initiative.
I see your 10 and raise you a 10.
Oh dear.
No, you don't raise the save.
Yeah, I know. I equal. It sounds better. Even if it's more.
I see your 10 and match it. I don't know. Who even plays poker? It's a silly game.
It's a silly game.
Yep. Okay. So I should check if it goes first on a natural or if it's using its alternative attack mode. Fine. That's not. So give me. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. You'll feel a piercing mental agony. Save versus.
Why is this so predictable? Why didn't we just chuck the grenade in at the start?
Thumb says as his brain explodes. Could everyone please? I think it's a save versus spells. No, save versus one. Save versus ones. That's better. Better.
I've rolled a 3. It's below you want to roll, or is it above?
No, you want to roll high for saves.
I have failed miserably. I have failed in my save versus spells.
Yeah. Major doesn't have to. Major's too far away.
Oh my! That's a fail.
The major doesn't have to. Yeah. Stype. Stype probably 6.
Stype with this. That's good. So maybe this wasn't Illithid all along, and it was tricking us.
Duped us by being.
Yeah, I was going to say you can be you're at +2, but I think that doesn't matter for most of you.
That almost matters for me.
Sorry.
My save's at 11, so +2 would have almost made it.
Yeah. Okay. So, Stype takes 4 damage.
Oh no!
Everyone else takes 9 damage.
Gil's
dead.
Dead.
You're dead.
Dead.
I'm not dead. I'm at -2.
Gil's just dead.
How many hit points did you have? How many hit points did you have?
3.
Oh, was that what you had?
Yeah.
Man.
Why?
Yeah, and
thinking it would surrender.
No, it's not going to surrender. It's a bloody space alien that eats people's brains.
I'm laughing about it.
Okay, who's still?
This is a predictable outcome. Anyway,
I'm at minus.
Dribbling on the deck.
Is -3
what are you at?
Instant?
-3 is instant, yeah.
All right. Yep. Flynn. The main character of the campaign, obviously. So.
This is great.
Is that Flynn dead?
Yeah, I'm at -3.
Yeah.
If I take 9 damage, that's -3.
Yeah. Did you only have 6 health? Well.
Is anyone just unconscious?
I'm just unconscious.
Yeah.
I will bleed out eventually, I assume, but I'm just unconscious at the moment.
Is the major gonna limp? Is the only one who limps away from this? He's the
I have some bad news for Tom, and that's the.
You're gonna abandon me? Yeah, fair enough.
No, I was gonna say that I don't have any kind of medical proficiency, so.
You can't stabilize me anyway.
Stabilize is fine. I mean, Stype is going to do some damage. Does he? If it's a scythe, does he have? Because then Stype is happy to start dragging you away, but he's obviously already hit. So, what's the scythe damage?
Scythe.
It's 1d10 plus 2. Something mad.
Huh.
I mean, it's a good time to roll a natural 20. Okay, that's 10. It's on 32. It is bloodied and well bloodied. Don't know if that's an encouragement to anyone.
Not really.
Yeah, unless it bleeds out, we're doomed.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to recover the other bodies.
Yep. Yeah. So I mean, is the idea that Mage drags him back and Stype stabilizes him or something, or Stype drags him and the Mage kind of stems his wounds?
I'm just dragging Tom at the moment.
Yeah.
Out of the room with the elephant.
Okay, that's okay. In that case, Alex, could you roll initiative?
Yep. That's about all I can do now.
Okay, you win. You start retreating and stabilize Tom Thumb. And you are not pursued.
Right.
Stype, I don't know if Stype has any cures left, but he might not. He might only have Fairy Fire because he's only first level. By the way, stream, this is the first time I've ever killed any of Beeja's characters in any game. It is about the 10th time I've killed one of Alex's characters, though.
Not quite.
Does anyone think that the white flag of parley might be a good idea right now?
No, I think you should just run away.
All the way back. Yeah, just run away. Just flee.
Just jump out into space and hope that
Jackson comes in.
Hope that Jackson notices.
It is not pursuing.
I'm just thinking, like, if I can recover your bodies before it sucks your brains out for your nostrils, we can at least give you one of you.
You could go and get Xeethra and come back and fight it again.
No.
I mean, what you could do is go get the ballista and shoot it with the ballista.
You've got Greek fire. Tom has Greek fire. I don't. You guys,
You can get the Greek fire out of my pockets and chuck it at it. That would probably be the best thing. Incinerate everybody in the room. Just roll them into the room.
Yeah.
And hope they explode or chuck them in.
Yeah. Turn it into a Viking burial. Yeah. Turn.
Because like the whole walking wounded status thing.
Stype can do it.
Oh, I see.
You can do up to 2 globules of Greek fire and just wing them into the room.
Poof. Yep. Kind of set them to blow and then do it. That's this round. Okay, you come around the corner. You're not pursued. Snipe's going to do that then.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay. What is is Greek fire in the PHB or is it somewhere else? Damage. We've talked about this before. Oil. Greek. Greek fire is in the. It's going to be under miscellaneous equipment. Oil, I guess.
Oil. Greek fire is the general name given to all flammable oils used in combat. And then that's what it says.
Yeah. Let's offset the damage. This has come up before. Simon, do you not know? Have you not?
No, I didn't write it down. I probably got it out of the list for. Give me a second. Why can't I see the PDF?
A pint, 1 flask, does 2d6 on the first round, 1d6 on the second round, and then burns out. Fine key. Okay. And
that's a lot of damage.
3 foot pool. Okay. So. Yeah, he'll get it into the room. Okay. In that case. Okay, he's on 44 damage, slightly on fire, and is going to come charging out after you now, very on fire and very, very, very badly wounded.
Major, body block.
Sacrifice yourself, Major. Declare action. Declare actions. Major, Stype, and Tom. Tom is being dragged by the Major, so it's basically just Stype.
On which round does the horn of gunpowder that I've been carrying around detonate?
Oh, crap. Yeah, you've got the gunpowder, haven't you?
Yes, he had the gun.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, the gun. Yeah. Oh well, no. This is good for you. He starts running towards you as 7 wheel-lock shots explode.
My body is not recoverable now.
I don't think anything is ever recoverable.
Come on, Flynn. This is a glorious death.
Mm.
This is a glorious death. I mean, saying my body explodes like destroying part of a ship is memorable, to say the least.
You got a proper Giff burial. Exploding by a grenade.
Where's the guns? One of the guns. Guns. New equipment. It's not onto new equipment, I don't think. It's in CGR. Do you remember where artifices were, or?
I have. Basically, I've been going from a big table that's just a lot of second edition weapons.
What's the damage of a wheellock?
I don't say wheellock pistol. I say Starlock pistol, which is 1d4.
Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be 7d4. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's dead. It had 2 hit points left. Let's just. You've blown everything. You have just the 3 survivors. The 2 survivors of the combat, have just split 4,000 XP.
That was an actual illithid.
It was a Yagol.
That sounds worse than your average illithid.
Why did you try and wrestle it?
Tom, you just earned 2,000 XP. Stop whining.
My acquaintances are all dead.
I just thought it was a doppelganger.
This is exactly what happened to me in the first adventure when it was just me and Fistful who survived and split all that XP.
Yeah.
Good news.
Okay.
I think we're probably 3rd level now.
Yeah.
Let's leave.
You're 1 XP below 3rd level would be the way it worked. Yeah. Due to XP count. Yeah. I should probably I need to make an item saving throw. What I'm going to do tonight, just while we remember, is the most relevant things are to know whether the chart chest, the chart display and chart chest, and the metal chest in here survived. That's what we need to know, isn't it? Because that matters as to wasn't the gun on the Major possibly?
Did the Major have the gun on?
Yeah, and I think he had the ammo.
I had the gun, but then
okay.
The powder to blow the thing, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
So yeah, in that case, you have a gun, but you have no ammo. But you can buy ammo. That's easier than getting a Starlock pistol. So no need to worry about that. Equipment saving throws is.
Yeah. I don't know who had all of the art and stuff. I'd been making a note of what we got, but didn't.
I don't. Yeah. Well, I don't know if we'd shifted it yet necessarily, but the Major was be carrying stuff under his encumbrance.
Yeah.
And he's quite strong. So, okay, wood thick versus probably crushing blow, right? So it's 10 plus. Yep. So the cabinet is intact, and the metal needs a 7. And the treasure is intact.
I guess Tom, who's barely conscious, would you like to say any words for the departed?
What a successful mission.
Yeah.
Stype will pray over the incinerated corpses. Are either of you carrying anything particularly valuable? Because we can make separate save for that stuff.
Spell book, maybe?
Does Flynn have any magic weapons? Do either of you have any magic weapons? Or do either of you have...
No.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I only had the most important quest item of the game.
What was that?
The crazy guy's journal.
No. Who had the? Well, I will save for that. But who had the scroll tube with the map in it?
I didn't have it
I
written
had
down.
it
I just
written
have
down
less
on my
skills.
sheet that we had it. I don't know if that meant
Okay.
that I was carrying it or if it was.
That
one
doesn't
of the
feel like the
people.
kind of thing you'd carry with you on her,
Yeah.
you know,
We might have just left it
salvage
back on the
mission.
ship, to be fair, given
Yeah.
that it's not a map of here.
And the book survived. Singed, but it survived.
Uh,
There we go.
his cursed book of foul magics. We must consign it to the flames.
But I'll very quickly say that, finish up in a second. The chest is locked. The chart case is not.
Well, I think, as the highest ranking remaining officer, that we should confiscate these items and head back to the ship. And
Yeah.
I'll take their largely exploded bodies to give them a proper service when we get back to the rock.
I mean, Stype will help, certainly.
I mean, as I say, you had a traditional Giff funeral, explosion, but they might want something more in keeping with their own beliefs. Which probably were less explosive.
He says to the corpses, were your beliefs more or less explosive? I mean,
I would like the Rock of Brawl to observe 5 minutes of silence for my passing.
Yeah.
The entire rock.
Yeah.
Oh. You were a nobleman. Were you like
you
close
need to go.
with your family?
No, not really, but you'll probably need to go talk to the mysterious Manly.
Yeah. I'd rather.
Yeah, his father.
Maybe you could have just. Could we not do that?
Just tell him you got his. Just tell him you got his son killed.
Yeah, that's why I want to not do that. We have some bad news. Your son exploded.
What are you doing with this room? Let's decide that, and then let's finish. What are you doing with this room? You're taking the corpses. What about there's a
the chart case? Chart.
Yeah. Well, the chart that's on the wall, but you can just open it and take the charts. I think there are like 3 charts in there. Charts are valuable, or can be. Are very useful. And I guess, do you want to pry up the chest from its moorings and just carry the chest?
May as well. Yes, I'm not unlocking it. I'm not.
Yeah, it's locked. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Whew. There we go. Okay.
Slightly shell-shocked Major walks away carrying the loot and several corpses, I guess.
Yeah. Are you taking the Yagol, or you just? There's not very much left of the Yagol.
What the body?
Yeah, the enemy. There's not very much. There's even less left of it than of your friends.
I'm not entirely. I mean, I don't think I know enough to know whether that would be valuable or not. So I'm just gonna leave it where it lies and assume that one of the scavengers will deal with it.
Yeah. Leave it for whoever else lives here, and then leave. Then we're leaving. Cool. Good. Okay. Oh my word. Oh. Yeah. Yes, Daniel in the comments. It is a story. Lots of XP. Well, 4,000 XP plus whatever treasure you take out of it as well, which I guess will be split with Xeethra as well. Remember, treasure gets split between survivors. Combat gets split between combatants. So survivors have even more stuff. Nice. You'll be able to get back to Jackson. Jackson will just look at the bodies and go slightly pale. He's like a 17-year-old, right?
Yeah.
But then he'll just nod and kind of look around and look away as you kind of put these singed and burnt bodies.
Yeah, the ship wasn't abandoned.
Yeah.
Well, it was mostly abandoned. There's just one person left in it.
I feel I should say something cool here. Anyhow.
It's abandoned now.
Yeah, you don't have any healing spells to get Tom back to consciousness, so I guess Tom is just on -2, isn't he, or whatever? Thumb, sorry.
Yeah.
Stype and Xeethra are awake. So is Jackson, first level fighter. Cool. Okay then. And you're going to be flying away next session, aren't you? 2 weeks' time.
Hopefully, yes. The alternative is that we don't fly away, and that would be worse.
Join us for the next explosive episode of Spelljammer.
With an all-new cast.
It's going to be Dallas. It was all a dream, but we're now playing, I don't know, Delta Green or something. Cool. Nice. Well, yeah, we will have Gil and Flynn, I like them. But at this point, you can level up everyone else, probably.
So was it worth it? I mean,
yeah.
It's clearly it's a case of it's been too long since we played Dark Sun, and we stopped. Yeah. We just got shit again.
Yeah. You lost all the gun.
I don't think we ever got good. But
okay, I mean, what characters do you think you're going to make, Alex and Beach?
No
I like the idea of maybe someone who's like, slightly in trouble with the show mafia or whatever they were.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, you guys, fought them. Yeah. You can help me out. Yeah. Whatever that means, I don't know. Whatever the dice decide. I can
say we currently have a priest, we have a fighter, we have a fighter magic user, we have a fighter. So in terms of active PCs, so I guess
maybe some kind of
thief out of that, don't you?
Some kind of magic user rogue or something, or bards.
So, thieves and magic users, bards, or more priests, I guess.
See what?
Yeah. Well, okay, I'm going to end the stream there. Thanks for watching, people. Bam.